Hello. My name is Callista, and welcome back to Life is Strange: True Colors. In the last episode, we caught up with Mac, and it turns out, yes, he did get the call.
Ryan is feeling.
However, he warned people. He sent in a cancel the blast, and it went ahead anyway. Someone at Typhon is putting pressure on him to deny everything. It is intriguing. We've met up with Ryan. He's real angry. He is real angry about how everything went down.
I mean, to know what Ryan is feeling.
I'm ignoring you, Alex. Yeah, I can't blame him. I can't blame him for his anger. He's just lost his best friend and he feels like it's his fault.
It was my fault. My job is to keep people safe. And I failed.
Oh. You didn't fail. You didn't fail. This is hard. But for your actions, Alex would be dead.
Ryan, I owe you my life.
She's wrong. I let her cross that log. I put Gabe in harm's way. I'm not a hero. I'm a coward. Worse than worthless.
I mean, no. You're not worthless.
I know what it's like to feel worthless and helpless. But we saved Ethan. And you saved me.
It doesn't matter. Gabe's dead. Because of me. Gabe, I'm so sorry.
Gabe would be proud that you saved his little sister.
Gabe loved you, Ryan. He would forgive you. You know that. You're not alone. Whoa, hold on. There's a guy in a gorilla suit? Does he also jump off of the cliff and into the pool?
No, he chases a guy in a banana suit. That guy jumps off the cliff and into the pool.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is a Mexican restaurant?
Nominally. The food is, well, terrible. But it's Gabe's favorite place. I tell you, he's the oldest 12-year-old I know. Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You came up here to tell me that I was right about Mac. About him getting the call. How did you know?
There's something you should know about me. And it's gonna be easier to show you than to explain it. This is gonna seem sort of weird at first, then really weird. Do you trust me?
Oh. Okay, so we're being open. I guess maybe Alex is thinking, you know, oh, I had the opportunity to tell Gabe and I didn't. And if Ryan is also going to be investigating Gabe's death, then I should be honest with him because I wasn't honest with Gabe. Let's go with something sad.
Okay. Think of something sad. Like, breaks your heart sad. Really focus until you feel it. Gabe's laugh. You never made anyone laugh like him. You're sad you'll never hear it again.
Never a dull moment. The kinds of stuff we got up to.
Whatever it is you're thinking about right now, don't stop, okay? Keep going.
Okay.
What emotion is this?
I think that's happiness. Also, someone's blowing up our phone. Who is doing this? Okay, yeah, that's that. Thank you all so much for your support over the last few days. We hope to have the Silver Dragon back to operating on our normal hours again sometime next week. Josh, thanks for the update. Excited to stock up. Riley, if you need someone to help out with Ethan or anything else, let me know. Oh, Riley. Riley is too pure for this world. If Riley did it, I will fucking lose my shit. Riley I was the secret asshole the entire time.
Glad I was able to help, but I think I'll pass on the kisses.
Hector, I found Chrissy. She's been wreaking havoc on Miss Crawford's flower beds, but she's home safe now. Cass, I'm so glad you found her. Give her a big wet kiss from me. Hector, first doggy kisses go to the girl from the record store who helped me track her down. And then Steph, Alex? Damn, the legend grows.
I'm going to send him off right this time.
Okay. Jed, thanks to everyone who showed up today. Sorry for how it shook out. What would we say to one last send-off? Do it right this time. Jason, sounds like a fine idea. Alex, actually, I have an idea. Can we all meet on the bridge at 9 p.m? Riley, I'm there. Charlotte, me too. Jed, bridge at 9 it is. Okay. Okay, nice. Hello.
Must be a good memory. I wonder if I can piece it together.
Okay.
Gabe, Goose.
I see it. It'll move.
It's not moving.
It'll move.
Gabe!
Okay. So they were driving in the car and they almost hit a moose. A goose.
Oh, that's a lot of blood, huh?
Gabe, this is serious. Killing a Canadian goose is a violation of international law.
Shut up. It is not.
They're Canadian geese, Gabe. Property of the crown.
The crown of...
Property of the crown, Gabe.
What do we do?
You throw some tea in the harbor. It's the only way.
How deep you think?
Deeper than that. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police can spot a goose grave at 100 paces.
The Mounties? Oh, come on, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How long were you gonna let me dig?
I wasn't gonna stop you.
So, did you finish burying the goose or not? Okay, also, property of the crown? Really?
Well, they are technically protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. How?
Oh. Oh, I still think she kind of views herself as being a bit of a freak.
There's something wrong with the way I process other people's emotions. I see these auras, I guess. And sometimes, if somebody's feeling something big, it sort of infects me. And I start feeling it too.
And that's what you just did with me? There's nothing wrong with you. You're a literal wizard.
It's only ever been the bad emotions before, but that was pure joy.
Who else knows?
I've never told anyone until now. And that's how I know Mac's terrified of Typhon. He reported Gabe's call, and they ignored it. Now they're putting pressure on him to toe the line.
Okay, but why?
I don't know yet. Someone made the decision to let the blast go off. Seems like finding out who would be a good start.
So, you're going after Typhon? You'll need help.
You don't have to.
You're stuck with me now.
Oh, oh, that's cute. That's fucking adorable. I'm conflicted. I'm thinking about the mystery right now. We have the outright, like, Typhon employee here, Diane or Diana, one of the two. Is that obvious? Is that too obvious? I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually quite taken with the Riley is secretly evil idea. Like, maybe she's applied to, you know, a college and the scholarship is, you know, she's gotten a scholarship, a tech scholarship, and the scholarship is, oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? It's funded by Typhon. Or maybe Typhon has said, like, oh, hey, you're very tech savvy. Obviously, they're gonna have tech. Maybe she's working there to earn, like, some extra money. I don't know why she'd have the thing go ahead, but I'm actually kind of taken by that. Now that we are actually pointing our fingers, okay, let's have a look at Typhon. I'm like, Diane is too obvious. Because like, she's an outright Typhon employee. I'm like, I don't know. We're going to hug him. Have a hug.
You're welcome, I guess.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you.
No. Thank you.
I love how awkward he looked. He was just like, shit. What do I do with my arms? Oh, that was cute.
This one's for you, Gabe. I miss you.
How do I say I love you the day I let you go? How do I change all of the pain into the joy? I won't hold on to this place without you.
I didn't speak this morning. I couldn't. Hearing everyone talk about him, about the life he had here with all of you, I lost the chance to have that. But even though I only had one day with him, he changed my life. I said I didn't know if I belonged here. He told me that home isn't something you find. It's something you build.
I won't hold on to this place without you. I will let you fly.
I love you, Gabe.
will say goodbye. How do I say I miss all the ways you made me smile? How do I show you that I'll survive all of these trials? I won't hold on to this place without you. I will let you fly. I will say goodbye.
Oh. Oh. one that was beautiful at the end there. Oh God, I don't know what to make of this. The game is outright pointing us in the direction of Diane. Admittedly, that was the end of chapter 2. That I believe, I'm like 99.9% sure there are 5 chapters to this. We're now coming to the halfway point, so I would think we would start to settle in on like, okay, these are the suspects, but... Life is Strange 1 was very indirect. Very indirect. And again, I do apologise for, you know, keeping on comparing the two, but I said it before, I think True Colours and Life is Strange 1, they're very similar in terms of their storytelling. Did Deck 9 do Life is Strange 1? I know it's been split between Don't Nod and Deck 9, but I don't know which company did which games. I think this has more in common with the first game, so I'm going to keep talking about that. The first game was extremely indirect. Extremely indirect. They didn't really point any fingers at Jefferson. It was all kind of left up to the player to go, do you notice what he's saying? Do you notice what he's saying? He's in his classroom, and he stood with his back to all of the boys and the one plus-sized girl, which I think Alyssa was very pretty, but Jefferson clearly does not share my taste. He had set it so that all of the quote-unquote pretty girls were all in one section of the room, and that was where he was standing. He was standing with his back to half of the students, all of them men, and, you know, the quote-unquote not conventionally attractive girls. And he was just staring at the pretty girls. Don't you find that weird? Don't you find that weird? He's also telling them, like, oh, what would you do if I put you in a corner and captured you? Like, he's talking to minors. I'm pretty sure they were minors in the first game. Even if they're not minors, they're his students. They're his students. That's a weird thing to say to the class you are supposed to be teaching. Don't you find that weird? Or when Kate went to him, you know, looking for advice, and his whole thing was like, oh, I think you actually liked it. I think you liked whatever happened to you, whatever is causing you trauma. She, you know, the lady doth protest too much. You're so uptight. And again, like, that's not appropriate. You're a teacher. You're a teacher. That is not, even if you're not a teacher, even if that's like a friend, you don't say that. You don't take that attitude. I've had that attitude taken with me. I was speaking to a friend. I'm a childhood sexual abuse survivor. And upon finding this out, I had a friend outright like, oh, no, I don't get it. I don't get it. For context, I was abused by a female. And so, oh, I don't understand how that would work. No. And I'm just, that's fucking disrespectful. That's some fucking bullshit. You don't talk to people like that. And you're Kate's teacher. She's coming to you for guidance, and you're just, oh, I think you probably liked it. Fuck you. Like, the game never outright pointed its finger at Jefferson. It was more, have you heard what he's talking about? Have you paid attention to what he's actually saying? Have you paid attention to what he is doing? How he has set up his classroom? Isn't that fucking weird? So I feel like they do something similar. And the game is outright pointing its finger at Diane like, So that makes me go, I doubt she did. As I said, I'm actually quite fond of the Riley did it idea. I am actually really quite fond of that. I've pulled it out of my ass, but I wouldn't be too upset. You know, Riley's picked up some shifts for Typhon, and she feels some sort of like, oh, I need to do stuff for the company. Anyway, onto the stats. Pardon me, onto the stats. Alex calmed Mac down from his panic attack, 96%. Okay, vast majority there. Alex reminded Eleanor about what happened, 64%. Charlotte signed Typhon's agreement for... Charlotte signed the agreement after Alex didn't visit her. No one did that, apparently. The vast majority of people told her not to take the money. I can see that. To be honest, I don't think... And again, this is my personal opinion. If you disagree with this, like, that's completely fair. I don't think there's a wrong answer to this. Because, you know, by not signing, you're making a statement. No, I can't be bought. I can't be bought. You've done something scummy to Gabe. The fact that you're making me sign this affidavit, it's sus as fuck. Like, that's fair. That is a completely fair perspective. But I would also argue, you know, she's got a kid. She's got a kid, and they're giving her, like, send him to college money. And Gabe was the type of guy who would be saying, take the money for Ethan. Take the money and put it in some kind of fund with Ethan's name on it, and then when he turns 18, he can, you know, spend it at college, or he can buy a house, like, maybe he can do some traveling, he could do something fun, but just take the money and give it to Ethan, save it for him. Gabe would 100% be saying that, in my opinion. Gabe loved Ethan, and he would want him to have that money. So I don't think that either of these are the wrong decision. Like, this I think is wrong. This is cruel. You know, being like, oh, you clearly have Alzheimer's and you've forgotten that Gabe has died. I'm not going to tell you. That, I'm like, I get that most people would think, oh, it's kind. I disagree wholeheartedly. With this, I'm like, I see both perspectives here. I see both perspectives. I don't think either is particularly wrong. Alex enjoyed a quiet moment on the dock, 56%. Alex tidied up the apartment, 49%. Alex left the mess for later, 51%. Okay. Alex put the album on Gabe's memory table, 32%. The majority didn't do anything. Alex made a sad face on the dartboard, 26%. We're gonna get the sad face ending, I'm telling you. Alex chose to go by Alto in the LARP, 24%. Okay, the vast majority went with Alwyn. Okay, fair. Alex spent a moment thinking of Gabe, 65%. And Alex backed Ryan's claim at the wake, 64%. Alex offered Ryan Gabe's forgiveness, 68%. Ryan and Alex shared a hug at the ravine, 77%. Alex claimed the title of foosball champion. Oh my... How? I did this completely accidentally, and I'm uncoordinated as fuck. Then again, I get the feeling that both Steph and Ryan are romanceable. They give me those vibes, so maybe it was people losing on purpose so that Steph would like them more, maybe? Steph made Stormrider, the LARP boss, 58%. Alex helped the bird watcher find her hawk, 33%. Alex helped the sad dude find his dog, 58%. Nice. Okie doke. And okay, that was the second episode. That was really good. That I really liked chapter 2. I would say I do think that chapter 2 was better than chapter 1. Hands down. I absolutely loved the segment where we took on Max Fear and we were seeing the world through his eyes. That was a really cool segment. That was really cool. I loved that. I'm just so... I like a good mystery. I like a good mystery. I like that I'm theorizing. As I said, I've already given my theory. I think that Riley did it. I think that Riley would fit quite nicely with the pattern that Life is Strange 1 left us. You know, someone who at first appears quite nice and quite caring, but there could be something beneath the surface. We know that Riley really wants to go to college. Could she have taken a job at Typhon as some kind of, like, tech person? Anyway, I am gonna bring this episode to a close. I'm gonna do a bit more thinking. I am really looking forward to chapter 3. I am really, really excited for chapter 3, but that will have to wait until a different day. So until then, Please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.